हरिः कर्ता।
So before I start another topic in this, I would like to reiterate that so far in Matplotlib, in the first module, we have discussed about different coding styles. So there are two types of coding styles. One is object-oriented style, that's called OO style, and second one is PyPlot style. This is called PP style. So for the whole first module, we have used object-oriented style to create graphs and plots, whereas in second module we'll be using pyplot, only pyplot style. So that's the reason the module name itself is exploring pyplot. Clear? So now let's look into the another topic of pyplot style. So controlling line properties. So lines have many attributes that you can set: line width, dash style, anti-alias, etc. If you want to see, I'll just show you those properties. See, I have imported matplotlib as mpl. Then we have mpl.lines.lines 2d. Let me click on tab, and here is the different methods that are available to just work on line, just work on the line. Clear? Set marker, set url. I'll just set label, set grid, set kid, and color. Here you see set anti-aliased alpha. So there are a lot of things like that, and you get set label also. Okay, so now let's create x and y value, and we'll create one plot using keyword arguments, using that same whatever we have seen. So now we will be attaching a keyword as an argument in our plot. So but before that, let me define x and y value. So 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, and for me the y value is equals to 1 comma 4 comma 9 comma 16. So that's it, our x and y are ready at this moment. So now I am gonna go for the plt and then plot. Let me say x comma y, and simply I'll go with the line width of 2.0 and execute, and here is your line. Clear? Here is your line. So let me make it as 1.5, so that's more than enough. That's what my line width. Yeah. So now I will add a few more things. So now we can use the setter method of a line 2D instance, and then plot returns a list of line 2D objects. So we can say line 2 of plot x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2. In that, if we use that, we'll suppose that we have only one line, so that the list returned is of length. So we can use tuple unpacking with the line to get the first element of the list. Okay, so that's what, these are some of the additional features. So if you want, you can explore, or else no issue. Let's do a few more changes to this, and let's draw. So we have a few more methods here. So we can use a setter methods of a line 2D instance, and then by using the line 2D instance, we can modify the things. So what we're gonna do here is, so we'll create a plot. We'll create a one more plot B and enter. So this time I'm going to take line that's is equals to, so plt dot a plot. But before that, let me check x and y values. So x is equals to 1 comma 2 3 comma 4, and y is equals to 1 comma 4 comma 9 comma 16. That's it, it's ready. So now plt dot plot, I'm going to go with that, but I'll directly mention x comma y, and here I will mention and execute. This is your plot, and if you make it okay and copy the same code, and this time we are gonna apply a set anti-alias method to this. That's what, and let's see how it will change, how it will modify that. Line dot set anti-alias, see that, and then execute and make it false. We'll turn off anti-aliasing. So I'm done, and execute, and here is that, you the tick one, you got the tick one. There is a difference between this and this, you see that, though everything remains same. So these are all like using setter methods from line 2D instance, and in addition to that we can use a set p. There is one more method called set p method. So using set p method, so we'll take x1 y1 x2 y2 values first before we uh, range of okay, and let me take x2 also same. So now let me take y1. Y1 would be 1 comma 4 comma 9 comma 16, whereas y2 I'll go with the cumulative stuff. Y2 would be 1 comma 3 comma 6 comma 10. That's it, our x1 y1 x2 y2 is ready. So now let's use let's plot. So I'll say lines, the plot of the plot object will be assigned to the lines name, so lines, and I'll say plt and then plot, and inside the plot we'll mention x1 comma x1 comma y1, obviously that's the first plot, and x2 comma y2, that's our second plot, and execute. Yeah, you got the two plots from the same one, x1 comma y1 is one, and second one is x2 comma y2, but we do not know which is what. So now what we will do, let's as a keyword, let's add a uh, keyword arguments. Let's add a keyword arguments, and so plt dot set p, you see that, set p, and inside that I'll use lines. That's what the um, plot object we have, that's what the plot object, and then I'll convert that color is equals to r, and we have a line width of 2.1, and execute it. You got both has become a red color. Then so our MATLAB style, there is one more thing is called MATLAB style. If you use a MATLAB for visualization, you might have known that. If not, don't worry. So the second one will go for the MATLAB style, or MATLAB style string value pairs. It's a string value pairs. It's a string value pairs, nothing much. So for this, what we will do is let me take this exactly and put it here. I'm going to add a few more things. So for color, we'll say color lines, and then color. That's it. Okay. And then color is ready, R is ready. Now let me convert this. This is called the MATLAB style. This is MATLAB style. So let me make this also, and then another one, done. Then that's it, it's ready, and execute it, and you should see this. and let me comment this also so that you can have a clarity. And here it is. This is a MATLAB style. So this is MATLAB style of giving your arguments. Just all are string arguments. Whatever argument that we give is a string argument. Clear? So that's how we control the line features. Okay. So basically what we did is in the set P example, we use this MATLAB style function. Let me show you one more time. Here we have used the MATLAB style function also to set multiple properties on a list of lines. Set P works transparently with a list of objects or a single object. So we can either use Python keyword argument or MATLAB style string value pairs. That's why you don't be confused with the different styles. Okay, I'll just summarize everything within a minute. So what we did so far is in matplotlib I have created so far we have discussed in two modules. The first module is what is matplotlib. In that matplotlib module, in that module we have used object oriented style. That's done. Now in the second module what we did is here we are using pyplot style. It's a different way of doing. That's a different way of doing. What's the difference? You can watch my module 1 to get the difference. Okay, now even while giving the arguments to your method, there are two types of arguments can be given. So one is a Python key value pair arguments. So this is what we did here. Let me show you. Yeah, this is key value pair argument, and second one is MATLAB style argument, where you will give key value pair as a strings. That's it.